We're good. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Air the Earth Tarot. I'm Ange, and today we are doing a tarot talk for Libra, my sign. So, again, welcome. And we are reading for the third quarter of 2021, which will cover July, August, and September. So, first, I want you to go ahead and follow us on Instagram. I'm sorry, I can't think or speak right now, so bear with me. I want to invite you to follow us on Instagram. It's going to be at air2earth _ at air the number 2 earth _. And there you'll find all things air to earth. All information on what we're doing. We have a third season of our podcast coming out. Super exciting. So make sure that you follow us if you don't already. And what else? Go ahead and check out the description box below because it'll have our Instagram there if you missed it, as well as all information on the decks that I use and how you can get in contact with me for a personal reading or just to chat about spiritual stuff. I love that stuff. So if you have any suggestions or anything like that, please feel free to hit me up. Lots of cards are flipping over for you, Libra, so I'm going to shut up soon and go ahead and read. What else? So, Tarot Talks. If you are new to the channel, again, welcome. What Tarot Talks are meant to be for you is a springboard of ideas for your spiritual practices over the next 3 months. So we do them quarterly. This one is for the third quarter, July, August, and September 2021. And we want to help you focus your meditation, get some prompts for journaling, reflecting, visualization, manifestation, all that good stuff. Okay, so you're going to use these ideas that come up as I read to, like I said, manifest, visualize, meditate, journal, that good stuff. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into Libra's reading. What do we have for Libra for the month of July 2021? What do we have for Libra? Okay. All came out at once. Interesting, Libra. Okay, this is the first sign this round that I'm going to read the initial cards first and then clarify. But I just feel like there's a lot here, so I want to get it out. Okay, Libra, so for July 2021, we got the Six of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups. Pretty straightforward. This is mourning loss. This is just not being able to get a negative experience out of your head. And I know that Libra is good for brewing. We think a lot, we feel a lot. So sometimes that it sucks because when we have a bad experience, we brew over it, we go over it and over it and over it in our heads, trying to figure out what we could have done differently, what we could have said differently, pointing out all the errors that were made on both sides, etc., etc., etc. Acceptance is key, Libra. Acceptance is key. And I mean that in more ways than one. First, yes, accept the situation. Good, bad, ugly, accept it as best you can, right? But I also mean accept your own mind. So for me, when I find myself brewing over a bad situation or what I perceive to be a bad situation, something I wish had gone a different way, I tend to replay it in my head over and over and over. Whether I want to or not, it's just something I do. And what I've learned is to stop getting angry at myself for doing that. Stop getting worked up about the fact that I do that, worrying about what it means and if something's undone and if I should reach out to someone, if I should do something. Do less, say less. It's probably just overthinking, and it's a Libra air sign thing to do. I will tell you this. If you lost something that meant something to you, something you expected to be there, right? You expected to stand the test of time and it didn't. That's reason enough to think of it a year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, etc. It's not necessarily a sign that you haven't healed. It's just a sign that you, if you could do it all over again, you may have done it differently, or you wish things ended differently. That's okay. That's okay. Doesn't mean do anything. I have to tell myself this. Doesn't mean reach out. Doesn't mean do anything. It doesn't mean that there's anything to do to fix it, right? So acceptance. But if it's something that crosses your mind, man, I miss that person. I miss this thing that I used to have and now I don't. Okay. Accept the thought. Let it pass. Okay. So a lot there. But July, it looks like maybe a lot of those thoughts passing through your head, things you thought you were over, you still feel for more than you want to, etc. Acceptance is key. Also, it's good because you can connect to your youth. And I like that the Four of Cups in this particular deck shows a child. Because sometimes our emotions humble us. Sometimes we want so badly to be mature and on top of things and in control. And our emotions remind us we are not. We are children. We're just children that have been here for longer. Right? So it's a nice humbling experience sometimes when you can't let go of things that you wish you could fully. You can't because you're human. So, welcome. All right. August. August. We got the Three of Wands. Great sign after after those themes of loss and acceptance, because this is rebuilding. The Three of Wands is a very capable energy. It is, you don't have all the pieces yet, but you got the idea and you got the will, you got the heart, you got the desire, which is great because you can outsmart negative energies that would have you stuck, that would have you injured, even hurt. You can outsmart those energies and you can be ahead of those energies by rebuilding, being ready to rebuild, being willing to rebuild, like buck up. That's what I'm getting for August. Okay. And September, interesting, Libra, we got the Moon and the Lovers card. Highly intellectual connection for some of you. The Lovers doesn't always mean relationship, but a lot of times it does. So I'll read it that way first. A very emotional and intellectual attraction to someone. And it feels really, really nice. It feels really strong. There's like a pulling energy to it with the Moon there. Like two peas in a pod, a very great team looking out for one another. When one's high, the other one's low, kind of thing. And one that maybe you or the other or both are hoping is something that really lasts, something you can really invest in. For those of you who are not looking for love and the message about relationships doesn't resonate for you, this could be about a decision that you feel really, really good about, that took you some time, took you some acceptance, but you're ready to move forward and you feel great about it, like you have your own back, right? So we got nice sun energy and moon energy here. It just feels like a really good match. I don't know how else to put it. So let's go ahead and clarify and let's see what's going on here. So can we clarify July, Four of Cups, and the Six of Wands in reverse for Libra, please? Whew, a lot going on here, Libra. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, in true fashion, this is just clarification that whatever it is you continue to think about that happened in the past, whatever loss, I'll show it to you upright, whatever loss took place in the past that you wish you could just forget about and you can't, again, take comfort in your own humanness, right? This was something that was really freaking important to you. The 10 of Cups, I mean, come on, that's high expectations. I thought this was going to be my forever. If it was a relationship, it's pretty obvious you were expecting marriage, you were expecting something long term, and it didn't work out. So heartbreak, essentially, is what took place here. And maybe you don't look at it like that, but if it happened a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, and you think about it like it happened yesterday, and emotions, they may not be raw about it, but it's just about kind of like thinking about it, and still, you classify it as a loss, right? It's because you really wanted it to work out. It happens. It happens. So, 3 of Wands is clarified by the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is, it's a like I said, buck up kind of energy, because in what is this, August, you are going to have to really channel your energy in order to get past, in order to not even get past, in order to move forward, in order to look at something new, in order to visualize something new for yourself. So whatever you feel is lost, I want you to think about how you can get that back and then some, how you can double your profits. You may lose 1 month and then you can do really great the next month. So try to think of the long game, Libra. Think of the long game, okay? 7 of Wands tells me, though, that it isn't without a fight. It isn't without effort, and maybe even struggle. So planning is key in August. Planning is key for you in August. And September. Clarifying this beautiful little situation here. 2 peas in a pod. We have the 6 of Cups. So perhaps someone from your past, that would be the most literal read with the 6 of Cups. A reunion of sorts. Perhaps you get back what you lost, right? That could be literal, or it could be energetically, what you thought you had before, you actually get or taste in September. So as a Libra, awesome to see that, because it looks like a full recovery. Okay, so again, we're thinking long game, long term, Libra. Try not to cry over spilled milk. 6 of Cups. It is even. It's fair. And I know that really matters to Libra. So trust the universe. Trust that everything comes full circle, and nothing goes unseen. I love that we have a superhuman character in both of these cards, kind of watching over what's going on. So nothing goes unseen. You got to know that. You got to believe it. Nothing goes unseen. What is lost will be found. So you focus on what you want moving forward. Okay? Nice little read there, Libra. Again, I'm a Libra, so I'm biased, but I mean, that was interesting. Let's close it off with a Peace Oracle card. My dear Libra. What do we have for Libra to close off this reading? Encounter. I like that. I like that. Encounter. So again, remember, if you weren't in control of the loss, what makes you feel like you're going to be in control of when things just kind of turn around like that? Encounter is talking about the flow of the universe, and how we have to remember that we are but a little cog in a very big machine. And so that should help you, picturing that, visualizing that should help you kind of accept the good and the bad. Good and the bad, okay? Don't get hung up on one or the other. Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. And it looks like a very special encounter or chance opportunity is coming your way right about in September. So you got a lot to look forward to, Libra. Try and be thankful for the good and the bad, okay? I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm excited for the next 3 months for you, Libra. Yeah, and make sure you go ahead and follow us on Instagram so that we can connect, okay? Thanks again. Have a good one.